Damian, where do you stand right now? Who is the greatest Laker of all time?
With all due respect to Black Mamba, I'm a big Black Mamba fan. There's no question. But Magic is Mr. Laker, and here's why. We're talking about a 3-time MVP. You brought up a point in the commercial. Oh, he doesn't play defense. This is a guy who led the league in steals a game 2 separate seasons. The guy can play defense.
No, I
wait a minute.
said
We're gonna get into that too.
And I love you.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that too.
I love you. I love you. I do.
We're gonna get into that too.
You might be the greatest Laker.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Continue.
Go ahead. Do what you do.
Now listen. I'm not saying he had the prettiest of shots. I'm not saying that. But the man averaged a double-double, 20 points, 11 assists per game.
Hook shot.
There's 20 and 11, that's 20 and 11. I don't care which way you slice it. Now listen, his greatest attribute, making everybody around him better.
No doubt.
Making everybody around him better. Can you honestly sit here and tell me that Kobe, on a consistent basis, makes all his teammates around him better? No, he doesn't.
No.
Kobe is a selfish player, and I don't have any problems with it because I can see the type of team he has around him. But come on now, that's Showtime. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, listen.
Who's the greatest basketball player ever? Michael
Jordan.
Was he
Jordan.
Was he selfish?
Yeah, he was
okay,
selfish.
I'll just check. Go ahead. Go ahead, Lex.
You want me to go next?
Yeah, you go ahead. Knock yourself out.
Look, for me, it comes down to this. It comes down to this. The question comes up, the word comes up, Laker. The first name it's going to probably have is Magic Johnson, and I believe that. And
absolutely.
And the championships, the MVPs, all those things. The reason I would go with Magic Johnson is because the responsibilities that you have as a guy that not only has to do what you do offensively, take big shots at critical times, but facilitate the game for everybody else all the time. To me, that's all about winning. And that's why Magic Johnson is always going to be at the top, despite the fact that Kobe also has 5 rings. But there were 3 teams that Kobe played on when he got rings that he wasn't even the finals MVP.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay, so to me, Kobe so often did play kind of in his own thing. What I'm going to do right now to attack. Magic had to worry about 4 other guys at all times. And to me, that responsibility will make him the greatest Laker. And I think in Laker Nation, most Laker fans, they're going to say Magic Johnson.
But, Tim, I'm going to tell you how much of a big dog Magic Johnson is. I mean, the man can play every position on the floor, right? So Kareem doesn't play in Game 6.
1980.
Drops 42, 15, and 7 on him.
Played 7.
42, 15, and 7. I mean, come on, man.
You're talking to a Laker fan.
Come on, that's a dog right there.
I'm not discarding. I'm not saying Magic Johnson's not the greatest Laker. I'm not saying that.
But you were going in.
You were going in. You were going in about it.
Well, you gonna let me talk?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's my stage.
Okay.
I get the stage now.
Go ahead.
You out of gas right now. Let me go. Here's the deal. I get Magic Johnson. I get Kobe Bryant. Let's don't forget about the logo. How about Jerry West? 14.
That's a good nominee.
Now, you wasn't even born yet when he came in the league.
No, you were a little bit older than me.
Quiet,
yeah.
Okay. Came to the league in 1960, played 14 years, 14 seasons, 14 All-Star games. 9 finals, only won 1. I get that. 27 points a game, didn't have a 3-point play. And by the way, what's the trophy that we play for in the NFL? What's it called?
The Vince Lombardi Trophy?
Named after Vince Lombardi. Pretty good coach, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right.
That NBA logo, who's that named after?
Jerry West. Okay.
What's his name again?
I understand.
Jerry West.
But this is kind of like the Yankees, though. Babe Ruth is the best player in that franchise. It's not a knock when you look at Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio, the guys that have played there, Lou Gehrig, Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera. You're not knocking the other players.
No.
But when you look at Magic Johnson, you don't think he's the greatest Laker of all time?
He probably is the greatest Laker
listen,
of all time.
from a physical tools standpoint, I don't think there's any question it's Kobe. From a physical tools and talent standpoint, it'd be Kobe. But that's not all that you're talking about when you talk about the greatest Laker or the greatest player in the franchise's history.
It's the whole body of work.
Are you going Jerry West then?
So you're going to change it up on us now?
No, I'm not going.
Come on, now.
This is who I'm going with.
We're going to stick to the argument.
This is who I'm going with.
Where you going?
Okay? There's a room, a dinner party.
Yes.
You don't get invited. You don't get invited. I might get invited because I'm gonna bring the hors d'oeuvres in.
Okay.
For Jerry West, Magic Johnson, and Kobe Bryant.
You think it's a tie now? You're going with all 30.
So now you're running. You're running right now.
I'm not running anything. No, I'm not running anything.
Wilt and Kareem and Elgin Baylor at the kids' table.
What? No. They get to come in.
Kareem
They get to come in.
I agree with you on the first three because they were lifelong Lakers.
Yes.
Everything they
did everything in a Laker uniform.
Kareem, 3 MVPs before he ever got to LA.
Exactly.
So I agree with you on that point. When you talk about greatest players of franchise history, first rule, they spent their whole career
there.
in
I
one
agree.
uniform.
That's exactly right.
I think everybody else is excluded from the conversation.
That's exactly right. I agree.
So where are you going then?
You still haven't answered the question.
Yeah, where are
You guys like Magic Johnson?
Yeah.
I can jump on Magic Johnson. I got no problem. I got no problem with Magic Johnson.
Herm, you done sold out on me, Herm.
No, I got no problem. I have no problem with Magic Johnson, Jerry West, or Kobe. I don't have a problem
See,
with either.
you're like me, and it's like, do you like sushi or do you like steak? Right? You like chicken. I like all of them.
These guys have changed the way basketball is looked upon, especially Magic Johnson in his era.
6'9"
we know
point
that.
guard.
Okay, we know that.
Right.
We know that. Jerry West, he's the logo, guys.
Oh, I'm not disputing that.
You know
I'm
what
not
the logo
disputing
means?
that.
That's eternity.
That's pretty high.
They don't get another basketball without this guy on it. Stop it.
All the men mentioned are great men.
Yeah.
Great players.
And Magic Johnson, fantastic. An ambassador for basketball. But I still say this. Had a hook shot, not a jump shot.
Oh, he had a baby hook. It worked.
That's what I said. He had a hook shot. Had the jump.
I don't care. I don't care. 20 points is 20 points. I don't care.
When you're 6'9", coming down doing this in the open court,
Coach,
you don't need a great jump shot.
I understand that. I'm
It's
just
been
giving you a hard time. You don't know nothing about Jerry West.
You know what?
Don't even mention his name.
Die-hard Laker
Jerry
fans, Tom Edwards, Damian Woody, and of course our NBA expert, Tim Legler.